Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this week's Headteacher bulletin for the week commencing the 3rd of March. Happy Friday and happy International Women's Day. So in the Gospel this week, Jesus talks about seeing a tiny splinter in someone else's eye, but not seeing the great plank of wood in our own. We are the blind leading the blind. If we try to help or influence others, when we aren't willing to examine our conscience and change our own behaviour, Jesus is saying it's much easier to notice the tiniest mistakes that someone else has made rather than to see our own mistakes and what we have done wrong. He teaches us that in order to do good deeds and be a service to others, we must have integrity and have a good heart. He's basically saying we must change the way we act before we can expect anyone else to change. If we cannot be good and do what is right, how can we ask other people to do the same? So this week in the Gospel, it teaches us to pay attention to our own poor choices rather than focus on all our attention on someone else's, that we cannot help others when we are blind to our own faults. Jesus says that good people have a store of goodness in their hearts, that the words someone speaks come from what is in their heart. So if we let God fill our hearts with goodness and love, we'll be able to speak words which will share the goodness and love of others. So this week we have celebrated Ash Wednesday. Each year group participated in a beautiful liturgy led by Mr Darwin, our school chaplain. We also had lots of heartfelt readings by our students, accompanied by our talented school choir. Also during lunchtime, Father Brendan came in and placed ashes on the foreheads of students to mark the beginning of this year's Lent. There was also some time in the afternoon where students, if they were willing to and wanted to, they could repent and go to confessions to mark Ash Wednesday and the beginning of Lent. So we are very much in the Lent season now. I'll talk to you about the Lent liturgy that's happening next week, but very much celebrating the coming of Easter. So Blaze Northampton was held at Thomas Beckett's on the 1st of March, and it was an incredible event, and it was organised by Nemo in collaboration with Mission Northants and the Sion community. We were fortunate, we had 3 of our students who participated as confirmandi, and as part of the Nemo team with Mission Northants, Miss Shots had the opportunity to serve as mission coordinator, and she led some art workshops and performed with the band. We were truly grateful for the generous support from Mrs Darwin and our premises manager Andrew Martin, which helped make the event a success, and they went above and beyond to make sure the school was open at the weekend. So thank you to those, and well done to those who were supporting the event. I talked about this last week, but just a reminder, our Lent reflection is on Wednesday the 26th of March. It's free to all, anyone can attend. It's open to the Darstone community as well as parishioners within the school. So it's 5 p.m. till 6 at the cathedral. Just join us for our annual Lent reflection. We partner with our Ollycat Feeder Primary School, so Good Shepherd, St Mary's, St Gregory's, and we're all just going to come together to mark the season of Lent. So no need to book, just turn up, and we welcome you on Wednesday the 26th of March. So World Book Day was yesterday, and thank you very much. It was great to see all the various costumes and book characters, and lots of students talking about their favourite books. So really special day. It just gets us talking about the importance of reading and literacy, and it was great to see everyone get involved. So just a reminder about Annie, it's on Tuesday the 18th and Wednesday the 19th of March. The performance starts at 6 o'clock. Tickets are £5. It's getting booked up really fast. So we look forward to having a full jam-packed auditorium, and if you haven't got your tickets already, do use the QR code and make payment by My Child at School. And lastly, just some key dates. So we continue with our mock exams next week for Year 11, 12 and 13, and Thursday the 13th of March is Year 7 Parents' Evening. If you haven't managed to make an appointment or need some support, do contact the school office or drop an email and we'll be able to assist. Have a great weekend, and we will catch up again next week.